Today, I want you to look at yourself and tell yourself, I am a survivor. I must press on. And remind yourself of this constantly. I am a survivor. And I will press on. We have all had hurdles that should have broke us, should have crippled us, possibly killed us. As I share my testimony with you, I hope that you can find and pull some form of strength, hope, and encouragement. I spoke to my mom not long ago, and she shared a message with me, and it broke me down. What she shared took me back to my childhood, took me back to when I was a boy. She told me what the devil has created for you should have been death, should have took you to the grave. But you are a survivor. You are a warrior, determined to press on. She told me when you were a little boy, you were always in the hospital, fighting for your life, cutting up yourself, stitches left and right. It was so bad that the doctors, they knew me by name. Take you back to a story. I was riding a bike. Jamaica is third world country, so the roads aren't as smooth as you're used to over here. I was riding a bike down the hill, and I was racing, heading down the hill. The front wheel hit a rock, and that sent me in the bike flipping in the air. Now, I'm not sure how many times I flipped, but I knew when I landed, I was hurt bad. Cut up on my body, the bottom of my feet, digged out deep. All you can see is flesh before you see blood. And my stepmom and my dad took care of me, dressed my wounds, and still I pressed on. Unfazed, no fear. My mom always reminds me, my dad, you have been a child that never seen danger. You're unaware and unafraid. I take you back to just one other time. I was at a party, about 5 or 6 years old. And somehow, I got to the top of the roof. And down bottom was a tour bus. And I don't know what inspired me to jump off the roof onto the top of the tour bus. Remind you, I was about 3 or 4 stories high. Jump off the roof on the top of the tour bus. No, I didn't land. There was a barbed wire between the roof and the tour bus hanging. And when I jumped, the tour bus I never met. The barbed wire was hanging me by my neck. Until to this day, I have that mark. I was hanging there until they found me and rushed me to the hospital. And the doctors and the nurses once again saved my life. Press on. Press on. You are a warrior. Just like situations that you have made it through and overcame, you are a fighter. You are a warrior. This moment, this situation, this hardship will not take you out. So remain hopeful and keep your eyes on God, and He will walk you through. Walk you through. Walk you through. And still, you will prevail. So, again, as we go through this very moment, this hardship of hard times, uncertainty, we're all in this together as one. And as long as we fix our eyes on God, and press on, we shall prevail again. My mom, she sent me those words and sent me a video. And I wasn't sure why I was breaking down as she sent me the video. It was a song of a cancer survivor. And as I watched and listened to the words, I began to break down, unaware of why. But when I spoke to my mom, she reminded me, you have been tested since you were a child. You are battle tested. So whatever that you are preparing for, you are ready. You've been ready. You've been a warrior since day one. So you are ready for day two. And as she sent me that, the day that she sent me that video, and I broke down, the night I experienced my first panic attack, anxiety, like I've never faced before. This is something that's new, uncharted territories. And as I faced it, I felt like I was fighting for my life, like I've never had before. During these moments, as I try to count to 10, I can't see 10 as I try to reach it. I count 1, catch my breath. I count 2, catch my breath. And as I begin to count and go further, each number begin to become harder to say. So as I begin to fight for my life, fight for air, to describe it, it's like you're running for your life and you can't stop your heart from beating, your pulse, you can't slow it down, but you're fighting for your life. Your heart is jumping, it's racing. Think of your loved ones. Think of God. Pray. And again, He will help you to prevail. So as I share my story with you, whatever you are going through today, you have been conditioned. You are a warrior. You have been built for this moment, for this adversity, for this storm, again you shall prevail.